Welcome to Nico Cosmica and Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas to those of you who celebrate. This is the reading for December 25th, 2023. We are at our winter times. First up, we have our Queen of Cups. What is going on? She is moving away from a situation. Could it be a water sign over the age of 30? She's moving away from stagnation caused by or with a King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. He's a bit of a money magnet or likes money. Could be a redhead, maybe on the smaller side, who has been working with or dealing with a King of Wands, fire sign, also older, over the 35. Or, yes, it must be over 35. We have a Three of Pentacles. So they were working on something that could have brought in a little bit of money, but there's no celebration there. Or they wanted the little bit of money she had. They were being dishonest about it, Ace of Swords, but they had a lot of strength behind them. They felt justified, so this could be righteous indignation. They were dealing also with a Queen of Swords involved in this situation, so it could be an air sign over the age of 30, 35, who could be taller, fair-skinned, or ruddy complexioned, and she might actually be the, sort of the muscle behind this. She's the one willing to do more or be more violent or go extra. She is leaving the situation. Page of Swords reverse. Could be a child under the age of 18, air sign. But it looks like it's just a failed, the plan they had went south. They didn't want to take the risk. So they were plotting something kind of big against this Queen of Cups, but they didn't have the money for it. And it ended. Basically, the person who was the most violent, the most aggro about it, walked away, and so they're all walking away from it. Let's see. So we have Harp reversed. So they were going to try to possibly unalive somebody or cause an ending, and that's not happening. It's not a younger woman. They were going to cause it, obviously, to the Queen of Cups, older woman, not dark-haired, so it is a fair-haired woman. This could have been about sex, but it looks to me like fertility. They didn't want her creating or being fertile in some way. With the pineapple in reverse, they didn't want to reconcile. So this could have been a couple who falsely reconciled. Like somebody, sometimes there's people who reconcile because they want to get out of child support or they have ulterior motives. Somebody who's disloyal. It wasn't a loyal friend. So this Queen of Cups is dealing with a frenemy, boredom. So basically the frenemy wanted out or realized the error of their ways. And they took a chance and did something risky and maybe got caught up. They couldn't stop what was put into motion. Let's see. The situation's balancing, but also I think this Queen of Cups is starting to... Well, it's not even the Queen of Cups. We know who it is. Dark-haired man. He's in reverse. He could be violent, but I think this is pointing to a fair-skinned or fair-haired man who was starting to get prepared for something. What was he being prepared for? He wanted to have success in whatever he was going for. It wasn't a vulture. It wasn't about wealth. It was about justice. So they may have also been scared about one or two scenarios. And I'm taking this kind of into like a narrative realm. This is going to go outside of your normal, like, hey, have fun at work today. This is a narrative about a bunch of adults who lied on somebody. And so there was a person who felt they were going to seek justice for these wronged people. And they were getting close to being successful and these people freaked. Or it could be this person wanted justice for the Queen of Cups or themselves. And we're starting to get close. Somebody was going to get hurt because of lies or because of justice or both. And so people pulled the plug on it. It could have been a hitman just because we do have the money in there. I'm not saying there was, but it could have been. It could have been this hitman found out something. It could have also been they ran out of money. So leading the way today, that's the energy, the frequency. Channeling your knowledge. So you probably need to work on letting people know what you believe and think. But first you need to be mindful about it and figure out who you are. there is the birth of something burgeoning, and it is an eternal union, new loves forming. So if there was one of these people who was, let's say the Queen of Cups was about to get a divorce from the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles said, no, wait, let's go back and we'll try again. But he had ulterior motives. I'm going to pull some cards because I think it's not going to matter that he had ulterior motives, other than it kind of wasted her time, because I don't see reconciliation here. I see the birth of something new. I think what also got triggered in all this mess was the Queen of Cups, her eternal mate, which is what kindred believe in. We believe in the eternal. Her eternal mate got triggered. They may have seen her online. They may have heard about the situation. She wasn't calling this person in. She was in a codependent situationship. She needs to release that person. That person does not deserve her. They're not in it for the right reasons. She, about your love life, don't get overly optimistic. What is going on? So who's this eternal dude? Come on. Keep an open mind. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so Queen of Cups. If you are resonating with the Queen of Cups, don't be focusing on the soulmate part. You are so deep in this situationship, and these people were plotting and planning. It could be anything. Kicking you out of your house, keeping you alienated from your child, taking your creative work, just keeping you somehow in a hole, right? Keeping you in the dirt, or trying to get an advantage. I'm going to come back, but we're not really going to have a relationship. It's financial. But lying to you and saying, hey, I love you. I love you. Never telling you you're beautiful. Never kissing you. Never showing any sort of affection. But I love you. It's just words. And it's because this person was working with the other two people. They either ran out of money to continue whatever they were plotting, or the tables turned and someone was coming for justice. And they either thought this Queen of Cups is actually going to get unalived. If that wasn't their goal, they might have gotten freaked. Or, if they ran their mouths too much about falsehoods or exaggerated, and suddenly there's this guy who's like, I'll take her out. Or, they ran out of money for this person. Whatever this was, it could have even been as little as this person was going to just come and tell her what they were doing. They got scared over something. And in this process, in this melee, even though the Queen of Cups was not calling in her soulmate, that eternal soulmate is coming. They either found out about the situation, saw her online, or something got triggered in them, and they suddenly realized, oh, whoa, I know who that is. I'm in love with that person. That's my eternal, and I'm coming. And so these people who thought they pushed the brakes started a whole different situation. And this Queen of Cups is in total tranquility. Like, she's not even stressed because she's being told to wait. There's no need to take action, really. And she can explore her options. This eternal's still coming, regardless. But as soon as she's out of this situationship, which it looks like it's inevitable, it's saying, talk to people. Don't necessarily date, because you're still going to be pretty sensitive. But talk to people. Go have fun. It's not even just about dating. It's not even about romance, right? It's about getting to know yourself again. And if you have children, healing that situation and healing their relationships. With the Lenormand around, it looks like there's a Queen of Spades who is going to be having some bad luck or some ill health. It's not a negative card. So on one hand, there could be the Queen of Spades who's about to have some ill health. On the other hand, to me, the key is that there's love. The key is love, period. Either the love someone has for their child, for themselves, or for this eternal, or just for life. Like, just be stoked that you are alive and stop trying to do shady things to people to get a leg up. Not your place, not your role, No one is born with the fate of, hey, I'm going to be a grifter, or I'm going to be a murderer, or I'm going to be a rapist. These are such shadow self energies. And for real, telling you to it straight, you come up against a kindred as a human, you're going to have a fight. This is not a done deal. You're going to come up against your equal at some point and get done. And that's just how this balances out. So I always advise people, yes, you can feel powerful. You can feel these immense tormenting cravings to do harm. You can feel powerful doing harm, but the harm will be done to you. Do not get it twisted. You will have that same harm done to you in one shape or form or another at some point. And I just tell people, vibe high. So don't be looking at trying to get a leg up on somebody. Don't be trying to be shysty. Don't think you're getting a hustle on somebody, because you're going to lose it all if you do. Vibe high. The key here is love, and not nasty love. Not this is love to me. It's high vibing true love, the kind of relationship goals that people talk about online or in their private lives, whatever that looks like to you, as long as people are consenting and adults. Vibe high, look to love. But at the very least, even if you don't have someone in your life, love life. And love the fact that other people are alive. And that everybody can just vibe high. And yes, life gets hard. People get sick. Money is tight. Jobs are lost. Life is hard. When I was in college, I was talking about my love of philosophy. And there was a lady who said, I've got 4 kids. I don't have time to philosophize. That's BS. Because when you're sweeping the floor, you can philosophize. When you're cleaning up and getting ready to vacuum, you can sing. Now, does that mean you're going to be a superstar? No. But you have time for it. What you don't have time for anymore are excuses. So it is time to vibe high and start living your dreams, as long as those dreams are well-intentioned and good dreams. Stay in your lane. Stop affecting other people's lives. But for this person, this Queen of Cups and this King of Pentacles, change is a-coming. That is my frequency forecast for today. Again, happy Christmas, Merry Christmas if you celebrate, and enjoy the season. I'll be back tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed. Keep on shining. Thank you.